Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a Monday night. We do begin tonight with President Trump's immigration crackdown. Agents conducting what they have called targeted operations across this country. Nearly 1,000 arrests in 24 hours. Multiple law enforcement agencies taking part in the raids. The scenes tonight from Chicago to Atlanta, from Denver to Los Angeles. And U.S. military aircraft is being used to deport migrants. Another plane tonight has just landed in Guatemala. Colombia turning 2 planes away for a time. President Trump immediately threatening to impose a 25% tariff. Colombia's president then threatening a tariff right back, eventually backing down. ABC senior political correspondent Rachel Scott and what ICE officials told her just today about what's coming next. Rachel leading us off tonight from Florida.
Tonight, in cities across the country, a surge in immigration raids like this one in Chicago. Agents pulling a man from a home.
It was your car, right?
Walking him out to their waiting vehicles. Part of a 24-hour nationwide roundup. The Trump administration says arrested 956 undocumented immigrants, the highest daily number since Trump was sworn in. Border Czar Tom Homan in Chicago to supervise the operation there, but the sweeps from coast to coast. In Denver, agents raiding a nightclub, detaining around 50 people. A bus driving them away. The DEA says they were associated with the violent Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. These are the images the administration wants out there, hoping to convince undocumented migrants to self-deport and others not to come in the first place. Here in Miami, Homeland Security posting these photos, agents leading people away in handcuffs.
There's a more robust posture out there. We're making more arrests. We're doing, like I said, what the law intends that we do, and we are doing it, but just more on a like I said, in a more overt presence.
The local ICE field director says they're targeting violent offenders, but they're not stopping there.
Are other undocumented immigrants off the table right now?
Well, I wouldn't say necessarily they're off the table. That's kind of on a case-by-case basis. We make a discretionary call on every case that we arrest, whether that's a criminal or not a criminal, but we're going to take enforcement action on every individual.
What does the next stage look like?
The next stage is going to be, again, we're still going to go after the worst first, but as we go through those lists, individuals primarily with final orders of removal, perhaps that don't have criminal records, I would say those would be the next priorities that we'll go after, and eventually we'll see where that leads us to.
In some communities where undocumented immigrants work and pay taxes, a sense of fear setting in.
We are here to address the fear. No one should be afraid to go to work. No child should be afraid to go to school.
This as military jets flying migrants out of the United States. Another C-17 heading to Guatemala tonight. Over the weekend, the government of Colombia refusing to allow